and travels. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Get out of here, crit roll.
I
It's not
see.
time for you. Oh.
That does say pee your panis.
Your packet.
No. Okay, please.
Anyway,
Your packet.
no
Your
more.
packet.
Nope.
Please, let's
Last
continue.
time on Dungeons and Dragons, you guys
We fucked up.
At a time. You looked through the rest of that government building, didn't find anything except for an ocarina and a little wand
And a
and
fight.
a lot of boats.
And a fight.
And
Found my campaign.
found Siren's campaign, and you heard murmuring behind the door. I'm looking over my dice tower real fast because it's giving me anxiety. You fought Guitar and Ramphead.
I love how you hate that, but it's still a thing.
I don't love it, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I guess you didn't
Nothing
ask the
survives
name.
your players.
Yeah, and that was fun. And you knocked out Natar. He's asleep, and you just left him in that room. And Ramphead went and got some reinforcements and sounded all the alarms, and you guys jumped out a window.
So in short, we fucked up. So close
Yeah,
to
a little bit. Did you just say so close to being rendered?
Murdered.
Can you stupid?
Let them be in
And
the
Siren
trash.
has
No.
Siren is in the kitten zone, which will be fun for the
Only
entirety
good
of
one
the
is
session.
The one that's in my lap, happy sitting, being a good little baby.
Oh, and suddenly all of the anxiety.
Welcome back to
Oh.
Anxiety House.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh,
Jess?
no. Jess, come back.
Is it Mike not fuck?
Oh no.
Like, not fuck night. Hello?
Mike not fuck?
Jess?
Jess?
Hello?
Hi.
Everyone went quiet. I saw it keeps like popping up, but like I can't hear anything, and I'm like,
That's cool.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
That's the entire mood for tonight now for
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
I'm in danger.
So yeah, you guys, I guess you
Flee.
you fled. You crossed the gardens and into the Emperor's house, the entrance of it anyway. And the last thing you saw of the other building was the lights coming on and various shadows gathering in the windows. But you, as far as you know, you're scared.
So, Pin had cast Fog Cloud as we
Yes.
ran.
You entered this
Yeah.
big round fucker.
As we get to one of the doors or whatever, where it's like, Rin, could I also be dried off after taking a dive in the pool? Because that's gonna ruin any disguises I try to pull off from here on.
Yeah, Ren cast prestidigitation. Snap.
Yes. Thank you.
You're
Thank you
dry.
for my life.
Thank you.
So the first thing to talk about is this building. It's not like a closed building. It's not indoors, I would say. As you enter it, everything it's I guess a pavilion type of thing. And this is like a dome roof with several arches that lead to the outside still. And there's not really anything closed off because of that. And the ceiling is painted, and it's very large, and it's a very beautiful painting of I guess, do you want to look at it or just run by?
Can I look up?
All right, yeah, that's valid. You got an X. um, it is essentially like a series of scenes of people traveling across the desert and eventually sort of coming across a like water source in the middle of the desert, sort of like an oasis, and just kind of you get the gist that it's probably the sort of history of like origins of how people settled in Zeko.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And there's sort of several paintings in this. I guess we'll like page master style. Um, and there's a large circular center one. And around this circular one, there is a large snake eating its own tail.
I have a tattoo
Oh,
of that.
cool. Ouroboros. Cool.
Neat.
Fantastic.
I don't think we're staying long to inspect it.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Fine.
Get the gist,
Exactly.
but details just
Right.
fly by. There is no
Yeah.
checks that we're going to run here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
No, I expected that. So you run through this large circular room, and there is only one other exit through this way, and it is a tunnel on the other exact opposite side going this way, and it's completely dark.
Pen is already going in it.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
In.
Yeah.
We don't have a whole lot of choice.
You all very quickly, I guess give me another stealth check, because I don't think we ended with one other than like you guys
Um,
speedily running out and then crossing.
Did
I gave you
anybody
one for
have
the
pass
cross.
without a trace up?
Oh no.
I did, didn't I?
I don't think you did.
It was concentration.
Concentration.
You dropped it basically.
You dropped it at some point.
I'll recast
And
it.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think you recast it either.
Yeah, I'm out of that spell slot, so I can't.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
The sheets. That's my bad.
Cool. And it's what was it? Just Rin and Peric with us.
Yeah. This one will be Peric.
69.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really impressive stealth roll if that's what you got.
No.
Did we adopt a level 20 rogue?
God, I wish I had.
Paxilton, are you in here? Anyway.
Okay. And you all have pass without a trace on.
Yep.
Yeah, mostly. All right.
Mine was 19 with the plus 10.
Okay. So you and Dara have the same score.
Yes.
Yeah, you all do fine. You sort of get to the entrance of this tunnel as you hear like actual guards entering the gardens and like essentially see like spotlights beginning to like appear through the these archways that lead into the giant pavilion area. And you all very quickly start and you go into the tunnel. They don't seem to be entering this place yet. They seem to be looking amongst the gardens right now.
Okay. There's nowhere further this leads, really?
What do you mean?
There's just the tunnel and then gardens.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen any other doors going this direction.
The fog cloud would have disappeared when I cast that.
Yeah. Fog was concentration, I think.
So yeah, you all start heading down this tunnel, and it is, like I said, pitch black. There's no light in here at all, and at the other end is also dark. There's no light at the other end. With dark vision, you can't see the end, but yeah, it is still very like nice in this tunnel. It's like marble tile and there's archways and columns, and if you actually like look around slightly, which I imagine at this point you've probably foregone like speed for stealth in order to sort
Yes.
of get away
Yeah.
faster, and not faster but better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so you can take in your surroundings a little bit more, and there are lights in here, they're just off.
Okay.
um and what?
Looking at the columns, is there anything? Are they carved with other similar like art shenanigans at all, or is it just fine, basic kind of?
There's more art on the ceiling, but it's not the same narrative. This is like various gods, actually, and yeah, and just sort of like very scenic pictures.
Okay.
Does it look like people have passed through here recently?
Make an investigation check.
Radical. Oops. Not very good. 6.
Mhm.
It's difficult to tell because this is, even though like it seems kind of half abandoned with all the lights off here, it is very well maintained. Like I said, like everything is very pristine still.
Is there any like just decorations just sort of set up like it was in the house, or is it very much still just?
There's not really decorations like the stuff loose out because this is still sort of an outside space mostly.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like a long hallway meant for weather and such. It is outside at night here is cool, like reasonably so, not the freezing desert night. And this tunnel itself is actually significantly cooler. And I will also say this tunnel goes, from what you can understand spatially, outside of the dome of Zalia.
Hmm.
Okay.
Fun.
It's not exactly much elsewhere to go. I don't think any of us have an illusion quite big enough to hide us amongst the crowd of guards in the garden.
I don't say so, unless Rizlon has anything up his sleeve, which I wouldn't doubt, but you know.
Reverence is already walking.
Yeah, Pen hasn't stopped walking.
I figured we were just, well,
Yeah.
like whispering and shit as we were going
Yeah.
along.
Razan says, I could certainly try, but I wouldn't bet my life on it.
No, it's best we just try to find what we came here for and just get the fuck out.
I would hope this space would be creepy enough that maybe they wouldn't come in here, but I highly doubt it.
Somehow I doubt that, yeah.
All right. So you all proceed down this hall.
I'm pretty sure I didn't have anything I was concentrating on anymore because I got fuck all.
You have the earpiece on still.
The earpiece is on, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I haven't made any other notes.
I still have inspiration marked, but I imagine
I
it'll
think
be
that wears off.
it wears off at 10 minutes. So
Yeah, so
still
that's-
pretty good, but if we're going
good.
down here and we're not expecting anything, I'll mark it off here in a moment. But I go ahead and start using Eldritch Sight
Mhm.
and try to see if there's anything off magically, as in like if it's just sort of the standard like, oh, maybe these lights are some small bit of magic. They're probably not, but as an example, like if something just seems like slightly magic like it's supposed to be, that's fine. But if there's something glamored, hidden, magical, etc., that's obvious, I'm looking for that.
There's nothing within the range of it. This hallway seems totally normal.
Okay. I still keep it up as we go, but we keep walking.
Yeah. Eventually you get to the end of this hall. I'd say a good 10, 15 minutes of walking. So I guess the inspiration would be out. But the hallway does end with a large set of wooden doors. And there is a padlock over them. And I guess, Merritt, since you have your Eldritch Sight up, you can see beyond this door slightly. There is a source of magic, and it's fairly large.
Okay. Let me see. Any visible creature or object. It's beyond the door, not the door itself.
Yeah. The door itself
But I
is
see.
a regular door.
Okay. Sort of like squinting because there's something behind the door. Not sure what exactly, but it is magical. But we don't exactly have anywhere else to go still.
Ren, could you get the lock?
I can certainly try. Let me give him his fucking...
Merritt stands off to the side. Like a little distance away from the side, like 25, 30 feet aside. Maybe not that far, but...
I need a coin.
Oh no.
Oh my god. You lost your coin.
Yeah. It's not Logan's coin, though, so I do still have one.
Okay, Jesus.
Oh, I did just lose his dice, though. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Okay, so... Yeah.
I didn't need a coin.
He gets to work on this very large door. This lock is like the size of your head. It's not a normal lock.
God.
Just put my fucking hands in there and just crunch it.
You could. And he kind of does.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's...
I'm in love with him.
He takes a while on this lock. It's not an easy one. And you see, he's actually too short, so who wants to boost him up?
I mean, like, Noah, like, how high boosted does he need?
It's at face height, which is just kind of uncomfortable for him to reach in, so he's like, who wants to put me on your shoulders?
Yeah, Noah, like, get down on his knees, like, hop on up.
Yeah, he sits on your shoulders and gets to work on this lock. To which he can essentially sort of stick like one of his hands in. And he is doing this for like 10 minutes. And he actually gets like several lockpicks jammed in there, and you kind of hear him curse under his breath. And you begin to see like You get to hear voices at the end of the hall that you came from.
Hmm.
No, it's ideal.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Glancing further around,
Uh,
there's nothing,
Can
no
I
triggers,
can I
no
try to
nothing.
listen, see if I can perceive a certain amount of footsteps, maybe?
I mean, you can't. They are not in the hall yet.
Oh, okay.
They're
Okay.
in the sort of pavilion area, but you get the feeling that they will come here close, and they have the searchlights, so they'll be able to
Yeah.
see you.
It took us 15 minutes to get here. So we've got 10 minutes.
Can Claude inspire Ren while he's working on the lock?
Nervously play a little dude. The quietest little dudes.
Can I do that?
But would
Yeah.
that break our stealth?
If you can think of a different thing to do other than doot, it won't take a penalty to yourself. Otherwise, yes, it will.
I guess. Where's my dice? Sorry. I pat his shoulder and just whisper, "You can do it."
You're doing great, little buddy. You can do it.
Except you have to like get on your tiptoes and pat him, and you
Yeah.
can't even whisper to him. You have to say it a little louder, just so he can hear from all the way on top Noah's shoulders.
You can do it, buddy. Go get him, pal.
Stage whisper.
Hurry up.
Stage whisper.
Hurry the fuck up, but you're doing great. You're just so good. Hurry up.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'll seek myself out.
Yeah, he just kind of like, oh, okay. And you hear the lock sort of clicking for a moment before it like pops, and he takes his hands out and is like, let's go.
We gotta go right now, immediately.
Who's gonna open the door? He
Huh.
gets off your shoulders, Noah.
Uh,
I mean, I will.
Nora.
I mean, I will.
I will. Okay.
Yeah, everyone grab some.
Open the
Give me
door.
some strength rolls.
Uh-oh. Can it, is it,
Jesus.
since we're all doing it, is
I try to.
that good?
Maybe. Give me a strength
I mean-
roll.
I mean, maybe two can roll, and then they get advantage for
18.
everyone helping.
I keep rolling my dice off the table.
I.
I guess I should like add something to that.
Oh. You're
Plus
tired
one
after
19.
having Rin on your shoulders.
Yeah.
After a few moments of everyone starting to pull, Merit also helps with a solid 8.
We're not very strong
That's fine.
Absolutely
as a
not.
group.
The DC went down the more you helped.
Aw. Friendship.
Friendship.
The power of friendship, man.
So yeah, you all like grab a door and just start pulling on it. And these doors are very large, like up to the ceiling, like at least 10 feet tall. Solid wood doors. So it takes all of you to kind of like drag this open. And as it opens, you all quickly slip inside, and you all pull it closed again. And Ren, without asking, just jumps on your shoulders, Noah, and locks the door again.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I was about to say, can I try to use Mage Hand to like make it look at least that's locked again? Okay. Cool. Oh, that's
So-
fine.
You are now in a different room, and it is another large circular room. However, this one is illuminated by a pink glow of a large crystal that is floating in the middle of the room that you all easily recognize as one of the arcane quartz.
Fucking pink ass crystals.
Yeah, one of those pink ass crystals.
My aesthetic. Not Merit, me. Anyway.
This chamber has 5 doors leading out of it. All of them are closed right now. They're normal size though, and The floor is a tile mosaic of a large snake spiraling. And this ceiling also has like large domed painted ceilings.
What's the
And-
painting?
This one is just a garden.
Okay.
And Merritt, you get the sense that this crystal is what you were saying through the door.
Cool. Okay. So worried it was a trap, but we're better so far.
But given, speaking of traps, Noah's gonna try to look around the room a bit and
Yeah.
see if there's any pressure plate kind of shit, I guess.
Pressure plates,
Um,
tripwires, etc.
All of you
Yeah.
give me a constitution check, and you give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
I also do Constitution.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank
And the
you,
Durham Bell's still
Lord.
up, right?
Yep.
Yes. So it's
Yeah.
another one to your
One.
usual constitution. Everyone constitution?
Yep.
What?
Okay, so maybe it is a trap.
Oh, okay.
Why are you saying what?
There's an extra something?
No, it's just a constitution.
Oh.
I guess
what-
saving throw if that
Oops.
has a bonus.
For me, I don't think it does. No, but I'll still roll it.
I think I remember better.
I think you're like
No.
wisdom and charisma. Yeah.
Meow.
Meow.
I was gonna say I was gonna look for anything else that's not as blindingly magical that might be in the room. Meow.
You bitch.
Okay.
D&D with this.
You are all okay.
Oh, thank God.
What the fuck?
The
Wait.
room
I gotta say.
is before I guess I tell you Noah. The room that you all enter, and you all notice this pretty fast, has the air is buzzing to some extent. It's like when a bass is really boosted and you can feel a room vibrate.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're kind of talking
Yeah.
about.
But
You mean my car 24/7?
there's no like sound associated with it or like an actual bass playing. It's just this sort of like
It's just
feeling
kind of a
it.
buzzing and
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
You know what? Do you like? I guess you go around the room like checking for traps. There's not really any that you can find. There's nothing like a pressure plate or anything. There are some decorative. This room has decorations and such in it. And you can also tell it has like air conditioning in here as well. And it is very cold. Not freezing, not damagingly cold. It's just like
chilly.
it's very chilly in here.
It's like 64 degrees in here.
Yeah, someone turned the air conditioning up way too high.
Noah is enjoying this.
Reverence is not.
Neither is Pen.
Everyone else, oh no, time to freeze.
Time to freeze.
Do we feel like the vibration and stuff happen to be emanating from the crystal, or is it just
Yeah,
kind of
does it-
ambient in the air?
Does it seem magic in nature, kind of? I mean, there's nothing
I
else.
mean,
Yeah, there's not
I would
a lot
assume
to tell.
that you think it's magical because there's no
Oh,
other
yeah,
source of
like,
it.
where the fuck would
Yeah.
that be coming from?
You gather that it's probably coming from this crystal, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How far up were the ceilings again?
In here, they're higher in the than in the hallway. I'd say like 20 feet, maybe higher at the highest, because it is a domed roof as well.
Okay.
This is smaller than the pavilion that you entered.
I was asking because Eldritch Sight is still a thing I will do, and it's within things within 30 feet of me
Mhm.
that I sense. I was thinking about what if there's something magical in the ceiling, but I can kind of tell, but not the entire way. That's fine. Okay, all right. Okay. Um, 5 other
Well,
ways through, right? Okay.
yeah.
Are there any other markers about these doorways, like around them, on the floor, on the ceiling, like ab- above where they are?
Um, there's no like indicators to what they could be to really that you can see. They all seem fairly normal and almost like I guess this kind of feels like being in a very fancy house. These are like normal doors, and there's sort of like a filigree and like frames around them, but there's nothing like exit here, this way to the bathrooms.
Or go here to die? Okay.
Yeah.
Which is more so what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, cool. All right.
Are the doors unlocked?
All right.
You gonna go try them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the one closest to the left.
You go over and yeah, it's unlocked.
Radical.
Noah's going to go up to the second door from the right, and he's gonna like check it for traps and stuff, like under the door and shit.
Okay, give me an investigation.
I finally remembered I do once again have this cantrip. Hold on, let me double check.
You can't find anything. It is a very well-made door, and there's it just looks very well maintained. There's not like scratches or in it or anything, even though you can tell this is kind of old.
Very good door, very well kept.
So these are some nice doors.
All right, everything's in here fucking nice.
Yeah.
It's just kind of how it be.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you go.
Merrick goes to the center door and stays a little ways from it, uses Mage Hand to just sort of open and sort of let the door go in a little bit, or open it like a little, in or out, whichever way it goes.
So you're going to the very middle door.
Yeah.
It is. It opens, and it's a hallway beyond it that is all of the lights in this are also turned off. The only light you found is this crystal that's glowing on its own. So it is another dark hall, essentially. Though at the end of this there is a dim light that vaguely resembles sunlight.
Okay.
Back when I asked about my door, you said it was locked, and I said cool, and then my internet cut out. Did you say anything else?
I said it was unlocked.
Okay. I said I'm going to open it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And I love you.
That's okay.
Yeah, you open it, it's another hallway.
Cool.
This one does not have a light in it.
Any door left to be open?
There
anything
is-
cool in this room besides the crystal that's not nailed down.
Oh my god.
Not super. There's a
Cool.
couple of like, I guess something of note. There is a vase of flowers that have long since dried out.
Oh,
Oh.
And
don't ask me to talk to
kind
them.
of flowers.
They're gone.
What kind of flowers?
Yeah.
They're like roses, which is kind of odd. That is weird.
So no
I
one
wanna
came in
go-
here, huh?
To the first door on the right.
Hold on,
So,
let
like,
me
the second one.
get
Yeah.
you guys a little bit of a map.
I can imagine it, but we may as well figure out the options that have been happening here.
So this is the room. Here's snake.
Snick.
Thank
Here's
you.
where you came
Wow.
from.
It's a lollipop.
Here,
It's a lollipop.
fuck off. Here's one door, one door, one door, one door, one door, and Noah went to this one. Pen went to this one.
Uh.
No, wait, no, this was Merritt, and then Noah went to this one.
Yeah.
Please don't lick it. Take that off. Please don't make me erase all of these things I just drew.
Oh fuck! I used the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I'm taking it away.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And-
go here.
Noah's gonna go ahead and crack his open.
I'm gonna go to the last one. It's
We have
Has
2
been.
N players.
Mhm.
Put an H this time. Nor. No. Oh,
no. That
Noah.
was Noah.
I think that does say Noah.
Oh God, it looks like
That's the one Noah went to.
Nor.
thank.
There we go. We solved it. We solved the boy puzzle. Anyway,
Um,
And what
Yeah.
puzzle it was.
all of you open these doors, and they all lead to hallways. Essentially, the only one that has a light is the one that Barrett opens.
oh
Okay.
wait,
I
there's
think-
only a light in mine. I thought there was
Yeah.
one in Penn's.
No, I said there was no light. I might have cut out when I said no, but there's
Cool,
no
cool,
light.
Cool.
I think we
cool.
should go through this one because this is where the snake's head is.
Is that where the snake's head is? Is that accurate?
Where I actually drew it in my little notebook, it's not. So no, it's over
Never mind.
here. Hold on.
over-
Every time I try and switch, hold on. I guess I can. Let me just redraw the snake.
Okay.
Go for it.
Have a good time.
Okay, hold on.
Benji was the foreteller.
Snake night.
It's Snake Night.
Snake.
Sneaky snake knife.
I'm a snake.
Stick at night.
Snick.
Let's see.
And then Crystal.
Cute.
Morgan's door looks the most interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
There's light.
Down from there. You don't
I
get in
mean-
the trash can.
You can't tell me what to do.
Not you.
I'm just imagining Pin, but a kitten this time. Just you can't tell me what to do. Thunk. Is there any like flickering to the light? I mean, it's sunlight, but is there like any
Well, it's
shadows
definitely
running
not
across?
sunlight, is it?
Well,
It's the nighttime.
It is nighttime,
yeah,
and you are underground.
Mhm.
It's
I know, but you said it was like sunlight, so I just went
Yeah.
with it.
There's not really a flickering, no. It's just sort of that kind of imagine like frosted glass looking at sunlight.
Penn's walking down that hallway.
Yeah, I mean, so is
All right, well, let me just erase all of these other ones.
We might be back to them.
No, what?
No, I mean your little initials.
Mhm.
You're the one who jumped down.
Let them back up. Mew.
Are you all going down
Oh,
the
you had to go
Merritt
potty,
hallway?
see.
If Noah sees everybody going down there, then he's like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna go away from the party.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
If you didn't have
someone does
something
I do.
slightly different behind that one door, I would have run off in my own direction.
Oh,
That's
yes,
valid.
Yeah.
You're valid. Everyone make another Constitution saving.
Radical.
Oh,
I
God.
like that.
He,
Oh, no. Get away from the dice. No.
Why'd you gasp?
Oh.
uh,
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, Ranger boys both rolled a 2. Is that plus 2 Constitution,
Oh,
including your?
Rizlan.
Harpy
not
boy,
gonna die.
bleh.
He's the twink.
Well, I passed with a 6 last time, so
I'm a twink.
Yeah, true. You're
But
a
the
stronger
DC
twink
could be
than
getting
Rizlan
harder.
is.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna get
Yeah, I
better
feel like
or
the
worse.
DC's gonna get harder.
Rizlan
Yeah,
rolled
It's
a
gonna get
natural
harder because that
one.
was a really
Oh,
easy
no.
DC.
No.
Oh my god. You poor bastard.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Also, I should have said something, but I was gonna be like, Mary should figure out like maybe how that plant died. Could it be from necrotic or what magical means or some shit like that? just
There's
unfair?
not a special easy way to tell.
Yeah, not
Let's see what
really.
happens to Rizlan.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Is not gonna die.
not on my fucking watch. Get off my. That's my keyboard. That's my dice.
Should not be in the cat zone.
You should not be in the cat zone. Put the cat somewhere else.
Stop eating my dice.
Put him.
She
Set him
gets
down.
Upset if she gets upset.
Put her down.
No,
Put her back in your lap, away from
she won't.
wherever
stay
you
in
have
my
the
lap.
rest. Bundle her. Burrito.
Anyway, Rizlan, Merritt, and Noah.
Oh, shit.
You all feel very odd. You kind of chalked it up as being like this room's really weird. Like this fucking buzzing is not great. And you choose to ignore it for now.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Right.
We go down the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, you get to the end of this hall fairly easily. This one is it's actually it's not that long. Like I said, that you could see the light at the end. And it's a actual like glass door with a wire frame, and the glass is frosted, so you can't actually see through it, like I said. And there is this sort of ambivalent light coming through the glass, and it has a small lock on it that is a lock.
Very descriptive.
Everything's just fucking locked.
I'm still keeping Andrew's side up. Just
Yeah, this lock has something weird about it.
Okay.
cool. Is there anything else looking weird? Feeling weird?
I mean, it's weird that this light feels weird. Like, it doesn't feel like a light bulb, like what you've been experiencing so far.
Okay.
Does it look like natural light?
Yes.
Cool. Hey, Ren.
That's my name.
Can you get the lock, please? I love you.
Yeah, Ren goes for the lock and immediately drops his lockpicks and goes, and he picks them up again and like goes to put them in the lock, and they immediately just fall out of his hands again.
Are you
Huh.
okay?
I thought so.
Did
You
Merritt
may
relay?
still be.
What did you say, Reverend?
Did Merritt relay that it's magic-y? The lock.
No, although Ren drops the lockpicks twice like that, and Merritt goes, "You probably still are. The lock itself is enchanted with something."
I'm gonna try and pick the lock with Ren's lockpicks.
Oh my god, I was
Okay,
thinking
you-
that. Go ahead, though.
Cool.
You pick them up and go to put them in the lock, and they also fall in your hands.
Huh. This is harder than I thought.
Can I try?
It's like your hand just goes slack.
Can
Yeah,
I...
if you all want to try, the same thing happens.
No, I want to fucking dispel
I know. I'm
magic.
telling you to give someone else ass.
Please let me dispel this magic.
You can try.
I mean, yeah, the attempt. Let me just
It's yeah. What's the
pop
spell?
that there. Let me. So I'm gonna choose the lock. And I would like to do it at. No, I wouldn't. It's just 3rd level. And do I need to make that check?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't fail me now. Oop. Failed me.
Hmm.
Failed me now.
Yeah. You can't dispel it.
Yes. That was right.
Can I just? Is it
Does
like
it
a?
look like a lock?
Is it
Like
a
with a
padlock?
key?
It looks like it needs a key. Yes. It's
Ren? You got that gold key.
Smart.
It might could do it.
Good
At least
thinking.
one of us is kind of smart sometimes.
We have our moments.
he pulls out
I
the
remember
key,
shit sometimes.
and it goes in the lock without him dropping it, and it turns and the door unlocks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We solved your lock puzzle.
Nice
By which I
thinking,
mean she
Dara.
has solved it. Reverence pats Noah on the shoulder. Has to reach up to do so.
I'm so glad I could finally contribute for once.
That's a mood.
Anyways, let's proceed. I feel like we don't have as much time as we'd hope.
All right.
But
So yeah, you open the door. This is what appears to be some sort of greenhouse when you open it. It's immediately like significantly colder in here. To the point where like it should not be this cold in a greenhouse. And you can see like there are like all kinds of plants in here as you all enter, and it is like fairly large. I would.
Can I try and see if this starts feeling fayish? Is there something that's starting to feel more and more off, including the cold, as we look at this greenhouse?
You could try.
I want to.
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom?
The house is very cold, like I said. There is this is made of glass, this whole room, and beyond the glass is this. It's the same sort of frosted glass as the whole door. Yeah, you don't have no idea. And beyond the frosted glass is where this light source seems to be coming from, because it looks like you are in some sort of like almost field. Like you can vaguely see the shape of like the blue sky through this frosted glass, and like green hills in the distance. And there's all types of plants from like all over. Some of them you guys recognize, some of them are a bit more obscure. I think, Penn, you see some stuff that you've never seen outside of Uesta. Like there's all types of different plants in here, and almost all of them are almost dead. They're not quite there. There's still a little bit of green to them, but they are very withered with this coldness. And you can hear there's like a pond in here somewhere. But yeah.
And they look definitely just withered from more or less poor care by this point, and poor air conditioning, I guess.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, there's not like
Okay, it's not
someone
like
came in here
magical
and sprayed them with
blighting
poison.
or not magical blighting or any such.
No, they just look like in poor health.
Yeah.
Morgan, can you ask ask the plants what's up?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I was
what
considering
What
it.
do the plants say?
Yeah. Go up to one of the, like bigger patches that looks pretty alive for this dying bunch, I guess. And go, hello?
You don't get a response, but sort of this vague feeling, I guess. This plant isn't dead, like you can tell it's alive, and you can tell like it's not, I guess, ignoring you to some extent. It's just not answering.
It could be in like a stasis from the cold. That's just my theory.
Game
Sort of
That's
like
just my theory.
sort of like tap at the leaves a little bit, just like almost like you wake up sort of thing. Just,
Shake the plant. Wake up!
Wake the
not
fuck
fully
up!
shake, but
Yeah.
just sort of tap further.
Yeah. It doesn't get a reaction.
I mean, if we had 8 hours, I could help them.
Oh my god.
I don't think we had 8 hours.
Had we brought our entire equipment, maybe, but we're down quite a few rations. I guess this is a bit like winter for them. They won't answer.
Well, do we have any sort of like heat source to bring them out of a winter state? Is that how that works?
I'm not entirely sure, and I couldn't guarantee you that.
Well, I doubt we have any kind of heat source other than our own bodies anyway, so
Spells, but we're running rather short on those, are we not?
those and time.
Precisely. Okay. I don't think it's a very good idea for anyone to go out that far, so
Peric is wandering in.
Oh my god.
Well, you're like having this discussion.
okay, it's worth exploring more, but together. This is I don't feel quite right about this. Not all of this. And points outside to kind of where we can just see where we shouldn't be outside of this greenhouse. And starts to follow along with Peric.
Yeah. Just
Okay. You all going in?
yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Baby chain.
There is a sort of path amongst the plants that was it almost seems like as you're going further in, these plants had like a weird moment of overgrowth, or maybe they were just overgrown. Because as you're like going amongst this path, there are parts where like these now withered plants are taking over half of the path and have like sort of enveloped it. And give me an investigation check, everyone.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm so lucky.
That's intimidation. That's not what I need. Investigation, right? Actually, no. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and use a dice. Okay, come here, glitter dice. Because I don't need to add anything. Hey, cool. 19.
What?
Chance?
Hello. Sorry,
Okay,
I had to
hi.
turn on the fan.
Okay,
It was really fucking hot in here. I was dying.
that's fair. Set the mood. Freeze yourself out of your own room. Do it. Okay, but yeah.
I mean, I'll do it.
No, you won't. Your room never gets that fucking cold.
I actually wish it did.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it's always so fucking hot. Anyways, mood. What's
Um,
happening?
I guess Nor, you sort of. I'll give this all to you since you got the nat 20. You sort of travel through all of these plants, all of you, and for the most part, like I said, all of them are in a withered state, and you eventually come across that pond that you could hear, and there's still like water physically moving.
Mhm.
I guess you don't really understand or know how it works, but there is water, like a small waterfall into a small pond, and there are like lilies over the surface, and they have all kind of done. They're taking it better than most of these other plants, but they're still. You can see there's an amount of them that have just like kind of straight up died.
Hmm.
And you all continue through, and there are even like trees in a section of this greenhouse. It's very large.
Okay.
And as you're sort of heading towards the back, you see this sort of almost patio setup that the others kind of miss because it's almost covered with plants.
I don't
Like-
remember if Nor knows that Merrick can talk to plant.
I mean, he just did in front of you.
Okay, so you're right. You're right.
Pin just figured it out. Morgan, can you talk to the friend?
Me, huh?
And Barrett sure did go and try.
Cool. To stab myself with a pencil.
Mm.
Hmm.
Are you?
Are you good?
okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you need to go get a band-aid?
I'm not bleeding, so that's good.
Okay.
It's not in my skin, so that's also it's good.
Cool.
Okay, that is good.
Can you're so if I ask Merritt to talk to the one that is doing the best out of them, would they answer still or no? Or is it winter they don't talk?
You don't know.
I mean,
Merritt.
Hmm?
Can you try to talk with them? And see if they
this specific patch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I try and, like, gently, like, go forth and... Hello? For anything. Anything.
You hear like one very, very like soft hi.
Oh. Can I see sort of where it was? Which one it is?
I imagine you're probably talking to the patch of lilies, so probably not. You know, like the general area.
Okay. Me, I immediately open up Druidcraft trying to see if I can help at all. Not really. But yeah. You see where it's sort of like gasping goes, oh, hello, dear. I don't quite see where you are. Where? Hello?
Hi.
Sort of like get as close to the water as I can. Is it like really deep or is it not really? I mean, it's just a little pond, but
The water is clean enough, but it's hard to tell the distance. It doesn't look like it looks deeper than like 2 feet, but not like, oh, if I jump in here, who knows where the bottom is?
Okay.
Like you can see it. It's just like probably 3 or 4.
Okay. I at least like try to wade not into like probably the deepest of it, but like closer still to this little living patch of whatever remains. These poor little lilies. Hello, friend. I was very afraid we wouldn't find anyone who'd talk. What's... Do you have any idea what's happened?
It's time to sleep.
Do you know anything that happened before it was?
First it was time to be happy and now sleep. Why aren't you sleeping?
I have a few more things to do before I sleep. Why was it time to be happy?
It's always time to be happy. You're either happy or you're sleeping.
So beautiful.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I wish that was my life, man.
God.
Oh, you little bastard.
Have you felt anyone else around here in some time?
No, everyone's asleep.
No one's visited at all.
You're probably sleepy.
Okay. I sort of step back a little further, and can I reevaluate any of the overgrowth? I'm not sure if that's a part of what I saw necessarily, but you know.
What do you mean?
Can I see if this garden has been left either sleeping or overgrowing or at least overgrowing, about as long as the Emperor's been gone?
Give me a perception. No, give me a
Perception?
nature
Nature?
check.
Nature. Thank you for my life. I mean, either way, I think it was 3, but nature. Nice.
Given how it seemed to grow and then wither, it's hard to tell how long it's been like this and how long it was overgrowing. You get a sense that it's probably not been taken care of for a hot minute. Just how long, though, you can't really pinpoint.
Okay. Go. Friend, is it always this bright down here? In here, sorry. Meow. Sorry.
That was the plan. No. Huh? What? It's the cattails.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
The plant says, it's always like this.
Okay. Right, sort of turns to the rest and goes, is there anything else more to ask? That's all I have, but
I mean, what have they been saying?
What did he say?
It's no one's been down here for some time apparently. It's time for sleep. And that's mostly it. There's
You
not
need a cap, or are you sleeping?
it's not much more beyond what plants tend to do. Well, not always, but it's not a whole lot of information to glean just from those answers.
Hmm.
Questions, even.
You said Penn recognized some of the plants from USTA. I would
Yes.
imagine that most of them aren't supposed to go dormant. The ones that they
Not
would
really,
know.
no. It doesn't get cold where most of these plants are from.
But yeah, after everyone sort of just shrugging, Mer just goes, all right, and turns back to the little plant friend and goes, well, just rest easy, dear. We may be back, we may not be, but just stay peaceful. It's fine.
You'll get sleepy soon.
Jesus.
So ominous.
Cosmere turns away. He goes, yeah, that's not threatening at all. Which is very funny because y'all get no context. It was just silence, and then just a beat of silence, and Mer saying that.
The flower threatened you.
No. But I did say we'd be sleepy soon.
Hmm.
This is no poppy field,
Okay.
but I am now vividly concerned. And I don't like how much this feels like winter.
You're a plant, aren't you? Maybe we should leave.
It,
Are you gonna die
doesn't-
in here?
anyone cold enough will die, probably. It's not.
Maybe like the plan said, you will just get sleepy.
He's
Is that
getting
what
sleepy.
happens when you get cold? You just get sleepy?
You've all seen me through the most of this winter. It's not sleep itself. It's exhaustion. That's two different things.
I mean,
It's exhaustion not fixed by sleep alone. And
yeah.
this weather itself, no, we're fine. Though it is further noting, the light around us does not change, apparently. It's always like this. There's apparently no night or night light or some such.
Is this the work of the tiny sun?
Hmm.
A good question. The tiny sun is trying to replace the normal sun. Anyway,
Did Nor point out the overgrown patio?
I haven't yet, actually. Nor hasn't.
Would he like to?
He will now. He
Would
will
you
now.
like to?
He will. Oh, look, the fucking patio.
Whoa!
Whoa!
just like, hey, by the way, guys,
It is a patio.
somewhere underneath all this ivy. I say ivy, but I'm thinking of that, whatever that invasive plant is that just covers over
Kudzu?
everything. Yeah, that one.
That southern one.
That southern one that
Which one?
devours.
Kudzu?
Oh.
Oh my god. Is that the Guild Wars bow?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I didn't know that
yeah,
was a
but
plant.
also-
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's the one that covers over cars and like
It grows
Why-
like a foot a day.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm
shit.
terrified of the South.
You should.
We
be.
got
You
bad
should be,
stuff.
actually.
uh-huh.
It's scary down here.
Just like you should be terrified of Australia, you should be terrified of the South. It's crazy shit here.
If we look at the
Anyway.
patio.
And also we're fucking humid. Anyways.
Yeah, you all head over to the patio. It is sort of surrounded by plants, not on the path, so you will have to weed whack your way through, I guess.
Oh,
Nah.
well. Can we not just wade our way through?
I mean, you can.
I can move through non-magical difficult terrain at normal speed.
You a ranger now?
Actually, I was gonna say I think I can move
Yeah,
through
Pen and
Don't
Noah.
think
magical and
this
non-magical
is-
plants.
Is this
Where
is
is
that
it?
only in your favorite terrain?
I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on.
I think it
Starting
I think
at
it is in your
starting at 8th level, moving through non-magical. Let me just
Mm.
copy and paste this.
Oh yeah. That is a thing on
Yeah.
8th level.
Chakra.
That's what I was thinking of. So moving through non-magical difficult terrain costs you no extra movement. Must pass through non-magical plants.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
exactly
not.
what Pen was.
It's not favored. I don't think.
It's just in general.
Yeah, it's not.
Just in general. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I guess you and Penn get there first. Can both of you actually make me an investigation check or
Okay.
perception?
Yes.
Yes. I want to roll with the die this time. The digital dice.
It's
is
very
not treating me all that
satisfying. I
well.
highly recommend it.
And yeah, dice are just really
Investigation, we said?
nice.
Mm-hmm. No, perception.
Perception, we said?
Which you both should be mad
Oh.
at.
15.
What did you get now?
That's 13 plus 7, so
okay.
20.
20. Yeah.
A great amount of bullshit.
Noah, you
Specialized.
almost trip on something before you look down and you see it, and it is a snake.
Oh.
I see.
It is a very, very large snake. Like we're talking like anaconda kind of stuff. And it's just laid out in on the floor here, and it's not really moving.
Is it?
It's just, can I tell it's alive, or is it just not moving at all?
I mean,
He's not in his business.
it doesn't. Yeah, you like bend down for a second and like look it over, and it's not dead.
Oh, thank God.
It is cold.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
So almost.
Sleepy.
Pen,
Yes.
just heads up. He points at it. Snake.
A snake!
Snake! A snake. Snake.
I'm sorry,
bite.
but also just Pin going snake, and then I heard you in response also go snake. Chance Noah.
Can
I
I-
imagine it was Noah in character. Snake.
Snake. Yeah, pretty much
Number
every
one.
note here. Yeah.
Is it venomous or is it a constrictor?
It is a constrictor.
Radical. Pen's gonna pet it.
No, I'm gonna bend down and I guess check it over, make sure it's okay. Like if it needs to get the fuck out of the cold.
Give me
or
an
if it's
animal
just-
animal handling check.
Yeah.
Can I assist?
Yes, get
Radical.
advantage.
15 plus 4, so 19.
Okay. You do have advantage, so you can see if you roll higher.
Oh, yeah.
So higher than 15.
Oh, 5. Okay, so yeah, 15.
Okay, so would you say 19?
19 in total.
Yeah. You both sort of like bend down, pet the snake. Nice snake. It is, like I said, cold.
Yeah.
It's not, as far as you can tell, like deathly cold. It's just cold and not moving, and you kind of actually like pick it up slightly, and it doesn't react at all, and you get the sense it is in some way hibernating. Probably because of the cold.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
Well, bud, sorry to disturb you. I guess I'll let you continue doing your thing.
Pat, pat. And you continue.
Yeah. You continue, yeah.
Eventually, we all get to the patio, I guess.
Watch out for the snake.
It gets shouted down the line. Watch out for the snake.
Watch out for the
Snake?
rake.
Is it?
I've got a big cake.
Oh, telephone it. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you all step over the snake. The snake.
When Merrick gets to it, he pats it and goes, "Hello." Presumably, there's silence, and then he goes, "Okay, good sleep," and continues.
Take a nap. Yeah. You all make it to the patio and have to kind of like push. There's these like withered ferns off to really see it, and it's the patio itself is this kind of hello train cracked concrete, like cobbled together. It's not a solid surface, but it's mostly flat. The train's gonna scream at me. Maybe. This might be a passenger train because it's quiet. Yeah, go fuck myself, I guess.
Yeah. Nothing.
It's gonna do it later. I just can't wait. There's like a couple pieces of furniture out here. There's like a shelf with various like gardening tools, including like rakes and pruning shears and all sorts of like that type of gardening, like actual tools, and like a bag of like dirt and fertilizer and stuff. And there's another shelf with smaller plants that you can tell have been like, at this point, these ones particularly are pretty much dead because they were like clippings that were being grown into like full plants, like there were leaves and branches in water, but the water is significantly lower now, like it's evaporated slowly. And
Merritt frowns at these dead babies.
the plants themselves have like sprouted roots, but they are almost dead. And there's like a set of like chairs and a small table, and the table has a cup of some sort of liquid that was not finished, and there is a hammock with someone laying in it who is covered in plants.
Oh.
They're not like made of plants covered in plants type of deal.
It's
They're
not
just-
like Kudzu has eaten them.
No, they haven't been eaten by kudzu quite. There's definitely kudzu on them.
Oh no!
We
I
should.
guess kudzu is probably the only thing thriving in this horrible fucking. It's Satan's plan.
God.
Kudzu could grow in ice.
Should we?
Is he dead?
Help?
Are they dead?
Is it like he's
Are we
totally
still-
overgrown with plants? Like he's
Reverence is getting
entangled in
closer
them?
to the-
Or
Did you say Reverence gets closer?
Uh huh.
Merritt like grabs him and goes, no. Casts Mage Hand and taps.
You're poking the body with your mage hand.
Yes.
Magic. All right.
Nothing happens other than you kind of shake it a little bit. It swings slightly in the hammock.
Reverence just gives you a face like, what did that accomplish? And she goes and starts taking the vines off the person.
I wanted to see if there was any instant reaction.
The
The Mage Hand helps you. Barely, but it helps you.
it mostly gets in the way.
Great.
I mean, it can help. It's just it can't lift a lot, if I remember.
Picks up
Um,
one leaf.
you start pulling off these vines, and very quickly you realize this is the Emperor.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Reverence is like, holy fuck. My guys.
My guys?
She's like trying not to be too violent, but like tearing them off at this point.
Do you... Merrick goes forth to be like, okay, what? Oh! It's
Can I
him!
like
Smiley!
his pulse? Do I understand? Can I check his pulse?
You
I helped
can.
actually help
Give me a
take off
medicine check.
Well, this is going on. Noah's just over here oblivious. He's looking at the cup, seeing what's in it. He's going to take a sip of it.
Oh.
You're gonna sip the cup?
Oh, I hate
I mean,
it.
after he sees what's in it,
You know, that's like a year and a half old.
It's
he's going to try to see how old it is.
it's dark water. That's all you can
Fucking
tell.
disgusting.
Oh,
I'm gonna
it's just
kill
dark
Like, it's-
water.
It's like you don't know it's water. It's like a dark liquid.
I stick my finger in it.
Nasty water.
Okay, your finger is now in it.
It's gross. Congratulations. Do I
Pulls
feel
it out
his
as the
pulse?
water. Okay, yeah.
I guess first of all, here's bring out his face again.
Yeah, but
Come
it's
fucking-
fancy.
There he is.
There he is.
He's not wearing these like fancy clothes. He's wearing very like they're still like fairly nice clothes, but they're like gray, sort of casual, loose robes almost. And
Wearing a gardening outfit.
Oh my god, guys! He is actually cursed. He's
fuck!
Sleeping Beauty. This shit.
Did you take remove curse?
I did take remove curse.
Okay.
I mean,
You-
we don't actually know if it's a full-on
What did
curse,
you
but you get the
curse?
idea. Anyway,
Shut up!
please proceed. I just had a moment.
His facial hair has grown slightly, and he looks like peacefully sleeping. Like he is, you can see him breathing, and you feel for his pulse, and it is there. It's just very slow.
It's Keisha.
Well, he's not dead. Oh shit.
Huh?
He's dead.
What's
No,
happening?
you're an idiot. Stay over there.
What's go-
Well, that was
It's the
quite
Emperor.
rude, but okay. Emperor, huh? He drops the cup.
What did I fucking
You drop the
say?
cup.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
You-
His name rhymes with boa.
I hate to say it, but it's what Noah would do.
The cup shatters, and this dark liquid gets on your fancy pants.
Oh
Oh,
no.
tragic. Luckily, the pants are dark, except for the leg.
Yeah, the
Or
legging is
the
where
leg
it gets
warmers
on
or
it.
Whatever. Yeah.
Fucking ruined your fancy pants.
we hear Noah
what's
curse
wrong
gently
with
before he
him?
proceeds.
Yeah.
What did you say?
What's wrong with him? My medicine roll wasn't great.
His pulse is
So-
just very slow. That's what that discerned.
Oh yeah, he's
Taking his
he's
pulse.
alive.
Okay,
Okay.
something.
We should probably get him out of here.
Maybe.
And go where?
Away? How far
Away
away
he's
from,
from
going to
where?
from
kidnap
the outside?
Emperor.
I know.
Speaking of which, everyone give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Fear.
13,
Oh.
14, 15. That's a 15.
Oh shit.
I don't like this sobbing.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 10. That's not.
Somebody's luck ran out.
yeah. Mine. If I'm gonna fall asleep, make sure I fell asleep on the Emperor. Thank you very much.
Or
Never mind. Actually, it may not be that. It probably isn't. But Nora and I cannot fall asleep via magic because
Oh,
Fey
yeah,
ancestry.
you're right.
If it's sleeping.
Anyway. Proceed to fuck us up. Just if it's sleeping.
Okay. Rizlan comes over and is like, "Oh shit, that's the emperor," and then he immediately passes out and just kind of crumples to the floor.
Reverence immediately. Fuck the emperor.
Noah, you drop the cup, and we're like, "Oh Jesus! Now there's this gross stink water all over my," and then you fall to the floor,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
and both of you are asleep.
Reverence is now down on the ground, going, Ren? Rizzle. She's like shaking him and shit.
Sleeping like a baby.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
The plant was right.
shit.
Merritt,
Huh?
you are very tired. You're not asleep, but you are like, your limbs feel heavy, as if you've been awake for multiple days.
Okay.
And I need you to take an exhaustion point.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Exhaustion is I take disadvantage with every single fucking roll I make, right?
Like all the shit.
All of it.
No, not all of them.
Well,
Skill
ability checks,
Ability
which
checks?
is basically all of them.
It's ability checks.
Cool.
Same,
Reverence is
same.
panicking.
How far underground are we?
Very, very deep.
Okay.
Over like 100 feet. Like well over.
So
Wait.
let's do a head count. Who is awake? Who is not?
I don't know. I didn't get
The
no.
Emperor,
Is
Noah,
asleep.
The Emperor, or
Emperor
Noah
woke up.
and
No.
Rizlan are asleep.
Rizlan. Yeah. So 3.
Merritt
12.
is sleepy.
Meredith is sleepy.
Reverence is
Noah
fine, yeah.
is tired. Is out.
He's
Rizlan
gone.
is out. Emperor is out.
Okay, and Nor and Pin.
That was the first time we rolled too low, so we're fine.
Okay. Okay.
We need to get out of here. Okay. Who's strong? Does anybody have any muscles in this group at all?
Hey,
No.
look at my 0 strike. Mm.
Hey, Moon.
Uh,
I've got plus
does Nor have
9.
any high level spells left? 4th level.
Oh fuck. Where's my spell? I straight up have dimension doors.
I
Okay.
also have dimension doors, 2 of them.
Okay. You have 2.
I prefer not to use both, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah, Revivify is also that level, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
No, Revivify is 3rd.
Can a
Oh,
horse
third?
get through all the doors we've walked through so far?
Can-
Pin turns into a horse.
Can a horse
Get through the doors that we've walked through entering into here?
how far back are you trying to go?
Out.
To 300 feet from the entrance of the palace.
So
Very specific.
It is. It's incredibly specific.
it is
How do
incredibly.
you know that we don't?
I mean, we got to get the Emperor out of here. If we can just get him close enough that either Nor or Reverence can teleport him up, we can get everybody else out. But it's not going to be good leaving him here, I don't think.
He's the man we need to wake up. I really wish we would have short rests, but I understand why we didn't, because we had to keep moving.
Dude, there was
There
no
was
know, I
never
know,
going
I
to be
know,
any
I
time.
know.
there was never
I know.
time.
I just really miss my spell slots. Okay, anyway. I know, it was my fault. My fault. I know.
So what's the horse versus door situation?
Are
think
you
it's
trying to go
horse
back
versus
to
plant.
through the big doors out into the hall that led you into this whole area?
I am thinking that path, yes.
Like out here.
Yes, all the way out. Are the doors big enough for a horse?
Yes,
Cool.
all of them, pretty much. I'd say the greenhouse one is kind of a tight fit, but you could probably do it.
Okay. Okay, we need to get out of here. Let's start by dragging people and then see what happens.
Okay.
So Peric, Merritt, kind of, Reverence, Nor, and Pen are awake. And there's
Yes.
3 people to drag.
Mm-hmm.
We can do this.
We can do it. Who's the strongest out of us? I have +1.
I have 0.
I have plus
I
one.
think it's you and Rev, like Pin and Rev with
Can I
plus
just, like,
1.
carry
What about
Rest of
Peric?
Peric is +1.
Okay.
Okay.
Peric has wings.
Peric does also have wings, but
Rizlon does not weigh a lot right now.
You can
So
pick
I
up
would
my
s-
boyfriend
He is hollow
wedding
bones.
style.
Give him. How much strength do you have?
12 plus 1.
Yeah.
It would be rough, but you could do it.
I'm still gonna do it. She fucking picks him up.
You would have to essentially like firefighter sling him.
Fuck it, firefighter. Screw the wedding hold.
I'm going to help Merritt get the Emperor, and Nor and Peric can try and get Noah.
The biggest one.
I mean, I will help you, Pin. It won't end too well, but
We're just dragging him out the door right now.
Yeah.
We can do
Yeah.
that.
You can hit
Okay.
his head. He's unconscious. He won't feel.
okay. But yeah, so sure.
Okay.
Okay. So, who's? I know Reverence has got.
Wait,
This
no.
on.
I think one of the 2 people with the teleport should be on the Emperor.
To get him out immediately.
Yeah, just in case. So why don't Merritt and Peric help Noah?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You all grab some fucking bodies and are like, time to book it. So you're all just gonna head back out through the door.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Was there
I mean,
another exit?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that we had noticed. There wasn't a glass door out of this greenhouse.
Yeah, you all make it back to the greenhouse room and start heading back down the hallway. What is your long-term plan here?
Wake the fuck up.
That's an excellent question. Run past the guards.
Oh.
No.
That's Pen's plan.
Could we?
You're
should-
dead.
How long has it been since? Roughly, how long has it been since we made our way in here?
I'd say you probably got inside the greenhouse 15 minutes after you've been in here. So like it's been like 30 minutes. No one has entered actually. As you sort of come back to this snake room, the door is still held and no one has
Magic key.
entered in.
Should we try another hallway?
I did. No, damn, did not.
We can.
You're asleep.
He's battling in his sleep.
Yeah, I mean, as we get out and so these just spend a few minutes here.
I don't think we have a few minutes to spend. Didn't you start getting sleepy in this room?
No, I don't know. It just started feeling worse in there. I assumed it was something with what's putting the plants to sleep. Beyond just the cold air, which was my initial guess, but I guess not.
We should keep moving. Perhaps one of the doors furthest away from the greenhouse. One of the 2.
Okay, so far left or far right? Do we go with your door, Pin?
I'm fine with that, Reverence.
I don't fucking. We just need to go somewhere.
Okay, we're going
Okay.
through the one that Penn was at initially, the one on the left from.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one. Furthest left.
Okay. Yeah, you all get over there. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Jeez.
Oh, mamma mia. Here we go again. Oh, fuck.
Mamma mia.
No!
Oh no.
Oh, my God.
Okay, good night, Merritt. That's not. I don't like that number.
Put
me to sleep!
We're all gonna fucking
I don't
die.
know if
my-
it counts as sleep. I would. My guess is the Emperor is some kind of fae,
I mean,
right? Rizlan is.
that's what I was trying to go for. It doesn't matter. Like, Faye.
That's what happens, Delta.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how much of Faye ancestry remains in Rizlan for it to count. But anyway,
What happens if we all just fall asleep in here forever?
we roll our new characters. Say
Yep,
hello to
sure
Linden,
do.
everyone.
What happens,
wanna-
Delta?
Tell us.
You want to play with Rat Bastard? This is how we play with Rat Bastard.
Go on,
Um,
Delta. Narrate.
All right. You all get to this other door. Like, okay, it's time to go. And Merritt, you can no longer move because of how tired you are. You can't pick anyone up. You
It's the weakest, though.
you feel like you've been awake for weeks now, and like closing your eyes is relief, but you cannot sleep. And so you stay awake, but you are very tired, and you just kind of sit down.
Merritt, what the fuck are you doing?
I can't.
Nor you also begin to feel that exhaustion of I haven't slept in days, and
Oh,
are all
Jesus.
now at that level that Merritt was just at. The rest of you are. Oh no, Peric is beginning to look tired.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
What other point of exhaustion do I take?
Um,
Oh, did
I
I
would
take
s-
one too?
You
you have an exhaustion point, yes.
you have an exhaustion point.
Okay. Okay. Jesus.
How many more do I take, and how much closer am I?
So
to
you
just
have
death?
2 right now. 1 is disadvantage on
two?
ability checks. 2 speed is halved.
Speed is halved. Okay.
Okay.
3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
6 is death.
There it is.
4 is
Yes.
hit point maximum is halved.
Yep.
5 speed is reduced to 0.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say you can keep walking, but you're much slower than like
I'm
you're
just
not
like
slower. You're
leaned.
just very tired.
I'm
Merritt,
like
so-
leaned on the wall,
Okay.
just very slowly,
Yeah.
Did
and
it
just
sound?
weak voice.
Did it sound like the people were on the outside of the door that we came through?
Sorry.
Bless you.
No.
Damn it.
There, as you came in here, there's no like banging on the door trying to get in.
Okay, what spells do we have? Who's awake? What do we got?
I'm awake. Apparently.
Reverence is awake. Penn is awake. Merritt is awake. Nor is awake. Parrot is awake for now.
Does Parrot do
Um,
anything except for explode things?
Um,
I mean, very useful, I'm sure.
Very good at exploding things.
Parrot can do a few things. Parrot can use Thunder Step, which is a teleportation within 90 feet. And Parrot can plane shift.
That's good to know. Hey, that's good to know.
That's
Thank
good
you,
to
Delta.
know.
Very
but
good to know.
It'll get weird real fast depending on where we go.
Yeah. Noah kind of mumbles in his sleep. Boom.
If we didn't hear people in the hallway, we should just exit through the big door. Right? Everyone felt normal in the hallway? Everything was great?
If we didn't hear anything, yeah, sure.
Penn's gonna dig through Rizlan's clothes and grab that key.
I mean, this is the door without the key. This is
Yeah.
picked.
Yeah. The big door?
The big door.
This is the.
That's what I was asking about. Did we hear anybody while we were walking by it?
Yeah, no one's there.
Yeah.
But you don't need the key to open it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's the big door with like.
You
that
The
need
key
to
was to
lock
the
fifth.
greenhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. That's fine.
No, you're good.
So it's relocked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have. Oh god, can we lockpick it? I can try. Can I try?
You can always try.
You can. Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, thank the fucking lord.
And yeah,
That's,
that is what it is.
that's 14.
Yeah, it's difficult to reach. So, that's not enough to pass.
Hmm.
Can I get up on Nor's shoulders and try?
Go ahead.
Yeah. What's the addition?
It's sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, it's sleight of hand.
Oh my god. Okay. 19.
All right. Yeah, that passes.
Holy shit.
You're a rogue now.
I'm a rogue now.
You're a rogue now, actually.
Look at you.
Nor was actually that's an ability check, so Nor had disadvantage.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're
Yeah.
right. I forgot. My bad.
All the same.
So Nor just kind of puts the lockpicks in and is like, "Oh my god, I can't keep my arms up."
This
And Ken's
isn't
like,
even
"Oh."
magic. I'm just weak.
I'm just weak.
You just hop on up there.
As y'all are like filling with a lock on the door, Merritt just like slowly slides down the wall by the door and is just sitting there.
You manage to get this door open, and I need everyone who's awake and can push the door to give me a strength check.
Oh my god. Okay.
Disadvantage, Nor.
Yep, disadvantage, Nor.
I'll do it on the computer.
I would say,
so.
Merritt, you can't.
Yeah, on principle, like I could get up and walk out of here. I can't, but I can't help.
Oh god,
It's fine.
Tarek, that was terrible.
In a state
We
of
God, you're
panic.
so strong.
Holy shit.
Very scared and upset and adrenaline.
You all just kind of barely manage to squeak it open, and about a foot open, and from the other side you can see the spotlights are on. But you could get through if you wanted to.
Did you say the lights are on?
Yeah, not the lights from the hallway, but like the searchlights.
Problem is, if we go out there and it's a conspiracy throughout the palace to keep him here, we're never leaving.
Reverence has 2 300-foot teleports.
Correct.
Get her to drag the Emperor as far away as possible. And we do our best to get out.
Actually, I have 500.
500 foot. My bad.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how far a dimension door goes.
Anybody else have any ideas?
God, I don't. I'm dumb as a fucking rock.
I don't have anything else left.
I mean,
If
We
you
can try-
want, you can plane shift.
We could plane shift.
That is
right.
still an option.
I don't know what that is or means.
I can
Yeah.
put the spell in here if you guys want to read it and think about it.
We go to a
Plane-
different plane of
That-
existence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different
like
plane
one
of
of
existence. Nine hells, elemental plane,
so many
Feywild.
different
How many of us
planes,
are there?
Actually,
There are 5 of you, and there are
There's
2
7.
NPCs, and then there's the Emperor. which is
Exactly enough.
Exactly
8.
8.
I think we should plane shift.
this could be an adventure all on its own. But it's the only good choice we have.
Preferably the least threatening plane.
Well, I think it's random, right?
No,
you get to
can-
choose.
You think
no, you
about
can
it.
Oh, yeah.
And-
But it has to be like somewhere that Peric's aware of.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they could
I've
just say
seen-
a plane, or they could specify a place they're aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it.
Didn't
Like
they get kicked out of the plane? That
They did,
were,
they did.
They did.
Yeah.
There's probably
I mean-
some other plane they're in.
Maybe let's
there
not
are
go to
plenty
that
of
one.
other planes. The only one with any vague familiarity is the Feywilds, but we can't guarantee when we'll be back from that.
Herrick doesn't know the Feywilds.
Fantastic.
But they can just specify it in general terms, so we could end up somewhere in the Feywilds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you wanted to tell them that.
Could they say something like the Rosewood Thicket? It says you can specify a target destination in general terms, such as the City of Brass. Fire.
You could,
Yeah.
yes. It would be a general area around
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
Just
Merritt!
Yeah.
Should we go to the Feywilds?
We may lose a lot of time, but
Does it matter?
by this point, probably not.
Hey,
Especially
Parrot!
if they're concerned. Does the Rosewoods also count alongside the Feywilds?
What do you mean?
Like, as a place to specify?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. It would be, you specify that, and it would be generally near those
Okay.
on the Feywild side, because it's a different place.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Merritt,
did
where
wanna
should we
go
go?
Hey, Mom!
Hey, Mom, these are my
Drop in real
friends.
fast!
Hey, Mom, I done fucked up.
Coming after a wild night out. Half my friends are passed out.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Do we want
And
to?
you can see the search for Dad didn't go very well.
I mean,
Snitching
Merritt
is
literally
bad.
asked as we're talking about this, do we really want to go to my home?
Haven't heard great things about the other planes.
I don't fucking care where we go.
Okay.
We
I just
go
want to
there
get out.
now.
Okay.
Tell Peric where we're going, Merritt.
Peric, think long and hard about a place called the Rosewood Thickets of Stellaria's Forest. And-
Okay!
That sounds like a DM who did not plan.
This sounds
for
like
us to
the
go to
second we
Merritt's
do
home.
this, we're gonna end the game for tonight.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
You all
Merritt talks about that and describes his home. God, he was homesick, but did not expect this. Yeah,
You
Yep.
all link hands with semi-conscious people, which I will say makes the willing creatures dubious.
it
They're
does,
not
but like,
fighting.
please,
But I will
Please.
allow it.
please.
You're very kind.
Oh,
You're the one
kind,
that
you guys.
suggested plane shift in the first place.
That's why I'm allowing it. And God, yeah. The floor beneath you just kind of collapses as you all fall through reality. And similarly to when you teleported for the first time, but much, much worse. You kind of all feel like every atom in your body is being pulled apart.
Pleasant.
Oof.
And you just kind of fall through this horrible, colorful, mushy existence before landing very uncomfortably in some trees and just kind of falling your way through the branches before eventually smacking on the ground. And I'm going to say you take, like, let me roll the damage.
I still have the health for it. The exhaustion did not take that away from me yet.
You take 6 points of damage each.
Cool.
Okay.
53. But we land, and looking up, looking forward, going, hello?
You are
Does-
very clearly in the Feywilds. From what you've all seen, it's fairly easily recognizable.
Is everyone here? Did we lost anyone on the way?
No, everyone is here, including the unconscious members who have not woken up, even from this fall. And I guess we're leaving it there because I didn't have the Feywild ready.
I do need to know
Surprise,
if
bitch.
Merritt and Nor are feeling any worse, or if they seem to be okay. Okay,
I mean,
enough.
like
Not better,
immediately.
but not worse.
Merritt and Nord, yeah, they don't. Nothing really changes within. Not immediately, anyway.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I'm having a panic attack.
So we're touching on both sides of Merritt's family. I wasn't expecting that so soon.
I'm so happy.
There was.
Let me just. You guys.
We've
aren't-
abandoned them.
You're not here.
God, I hope they're okay.
Oh yeah.
In
Uh-huh.
fairness,
Oh no.
Oh
in
no.
fairness, when we plane shift back, we can specify going back to that city,
Yeah,
but we will still lose time depending
Maybe.
on how long we stay here.
we'll see.
Yeah, let me just mark off Peric's one and only 7th spell.
Jesus!
Very nervous.
They were a professor.
7.
7.
7.
Oh my god.
That's almost
Seven.
our level.
Yeah.
Like level, not.
Hold on. Let me open up the handbook. Classes.
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat, KR.
Don't cheat.
KR, don't
KR.
cheat.
I was going to do this anyway because
Well,
I want to
don't.
know.
You know, I still haven't opened up the page on changelings. I probably could by now, but you know.
Also, one and only 7th level doesn't easily specify level. That I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the chart.
So how are
Yeah,
you doing,
that's okay.
Delta?
How you
How do you
doing?
feel about our progress?
Unexpected but delightful.
Mhm.
Oh, how many of these NPCs queued up? How much of Merritt's family do you have queued up?
It's a lot.
It's gonna be a long week.
I'm so sorry. Maybe I should have commissioned you to draw Merritt's map. I considered that at one time. Oh, but then it was Raisan, which is still pretty good.
I'm just so delighted.
I'm so sorry, but also I love you, and I'm so excited and terrified. I was
Yeah?
having Merritt say hello, as in, like, does he instantly realize these are familiar trees?
Oh
But
no, Nor, we're gonna miss the play.
No, no. I'm so
Oh, no.
sorry, Catherine. I think that was your name?
Maybe.
Huh. I'm very nervous.
Uh-huh.
It'll be fine.
Congratulations, you solved my emperor.
No, we didn't.
I don't think we did.
God. Here's the
I
thing.
mean,
How
hey,
much does Melez know? Since he fell
Oh
asleep.
God, we're gonna get arrested for treason.
We were already gonna get arrested for treason.
yeah, that
We
was
have
long
kidnapped him.
ago. Fuck.
Kidnapped him.
We did kidnap the Emperor, I guess.
Yes, we did.
That's
we
what
did,
I was
but, like,
literally
you
saying
didn't
as we were
care.
doing it. We're kidnapping the
nobody
fucking
fucking knew
emperor
he was
from his
there
own
anyway.
fucking home.
I know, but like, who cares? He was here sleeping for a while.
Nobody
now.
knew he was there.
Who hid the key in the closet?
Exactly.
Who would do that?
Yeah.
We
Somebody
don't know.
fucking locked him in his room
Yeah.
and
And
left
then-
him there.
Yeah. So like,
We have.
we didn't do anything wrong.
We're saving
Yeah, but he
him.
don't know that. That's the problem.
We also took him to the Feywild.
I was
Which
really
even among-
hoping.
Merritt's family is still possibly unfortunate.
I was really hoping we weren't gonna go back to the Feywild until we hit level 10, but
I mean, me too, buddy.
Well, look at
Like, I
us.
don't, especially for you, though.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't need it that badly unless we, like, explore further out. Oh,
whew.
I also just realized something fun. But that's That's just me.
Rizlan
mean-
actually can't be put to sleep with magic. So he
Okay,
is
so he does have Faye.
he is conscious.
Good.
Can you talk?
So scratch the whole part about I mean, she's still a little bit panicking.
I mean, he
'Cause,
is
like, you
on
know.
the level of he did fail more than Merritt did, so he is gone.
Okay.
It's not good.
I'm so delighted.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god, I hope Star and Thorn are okay.
Yeah, I feel really bad about ditching them. But I mean, like, didn't
There's
have
a
much
chance we
choice.
won't see them for like a year.
Yeah, or
Stop.
more.
Stop.
Stop, gonna
I'm
kill
so
myself.
nervous.
Oh my god.
Also, can we like? I guess Smart Stones wouldn't have cell
Signal.
phone service. in a
Yeah, I'm gonna
different
say they don't
There's
work
not
across
coverage.
planes. Nope.
time.
Can we
We
still
could
call
probably
each
still-
other? Just not interdimensionally.
Each other, yes, it does definitely get weird here.
Okay. Be careful who you send your sex to, guys.
As if it's literally anyone.
You see
Merritt
no
doesn't
one
have
send
his.
sex to someone in this room? You think North's gonna do that? Oh, that's
I'm
funny.
glad everyone missed my joke.
You kind of cut out halfway through.
I started to say, literally, it's just Merritt, and then I was like, wait a minute, Merritt doesn't even have his. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Reverence, can I borrow your phone real quick?
Oh no,
Absolutely the fuck not.
Oh no.
no. Merritt has done enough damage by borrowing the knife. There's nothing else. Oh, I'm viscerally afraid. Also, that like as soon as Merritt shifts into the Feywild, Kalana's gonna be like, I think my boy's back. But then it's with literally everyone else alongside. And I don't y'all don't need to meet him.
And
But you possibly could.
Let's just say next week's gonna be really interesting.
It's gonna get real interesting real fast.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
I'm sorry for the amount of work you have ahead of you, Delta.
It's fine. I
I'm sorry,
did
I love
this
you
to
so
myself.
much. You did by mentioning that Peric had this power. Because as if there would be literally any other plane that we would go to, because like we don't
I
know
mean, we could have
anything
gone
else.
to the airplane.
Well,
You
yeah,
were kicked
but,
out.
They would have
mean,
still gone.
yeah. But then, like, we don't know anything
It would
about
have
the
been
elemental
rough
planes, do we?
because
yeah.
I don't think there's land there. Maybe.
yeah,
And yeah,
pretty sure it's
I-
mostly just flying creatures there, but like maybe
I've
there's
always
something
imagined
about
like
clouds having buildings and shit on them.
yeah, I've
So
imagined like
maybe-
cities sort of built in the clouds to where you could
Yeah.
kind of stop, but
Kinda
that's not like
yeah,
Roos. But
Yeah, but then there's no way to hop between clouds.
no easy way.
Honestly, you would have been
Specifically
fucked
for us.
over. It wouldn't have been a great plan, and also
Yeah.
probably would have resulted with you all falling back into the mortal plane at some point.
And taking 3 million points of damage.
Immediately dying. Splat!
And that's the end of the campaign.
And then we bring out the second characters. Hi, this is Rapast. No, that was good. You guys...
Should
I'm
we have
alright
broke
with
the
going.
crystal? Should we have broke the crystal, guys?
I was
Oh my
wondering.
I mean,
God.
that's what we would
Fucking
have
late
been
to think about this shit.
I mean, what if
It's
we
what we're
did
good
and it
at.
just like fucked up everything even worse?
It does not matter now, but for the sake of this argument we're trying to make was the humming still happening in the garden
It was
that we could tell?
essentially, yes. It was a lot, like, dimmer because you were farther away from it.
Yeah, maybe we should have, but too late now. We get to meet. We've come full circle, guys. We started going to Sekko. looking for Merritt's family, and we've left Seko going to Merritt's family. But we went from one side to the other, which was terrible.
We just need to survive one long rest.
How long
Yeah.
would that be?
8
8
hours.
hours.
No, I mean, like, how long would that... Like, when we go back...
Totally
let me grab the
random.
book.
Yep.
It's random.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
what,
Where's the
like
dungeon
a few
master's
hours
guide?
to a day.
Is that
if not
Yeah.
Faye
one.
thing?
Yeah, Delta rolls on a chart,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he made his own chart, but I
Oh,
think that
God.
might have been for just the stag.
No, that one was just for the hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just hunt. But yeah, he rolls on a chart and sees how much time we lost if we lost it. If he rolls really low, then we could have lost just like minutes, hours, days, maybe.
Yeah.
As many days as we spent.
It could be
in the
seconds, I think, is the lowest one, maybe.
wild. I feel like it was minutes.
Let's see. I
But
almost found it.
same principle. We lose as many minutes as we
it's a very
spent
low amount
days.
of time.
Feywild. It could be days become minutes or days become years.
Mm-hmm.
So if we stay here for precisely 8 hours, it could be a little bit less
8
than a
years.
year. Oh, right.
Stop,
No,
stop,
hours,
stop.
not days.
Stop.
Oh my god.
It could be, 8/10 of a year if we stay here for exactly 8 hours.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, if we are close enough to Merritt's family, we might be okay, but it's still not great. Because
Well,
I
again,
don't.
we can just plane shift tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You all have to sleep, which, I mean, Merritt, you are so exhausted at this point
Mhm.
that may be what you just have to do.
Yeah, I mean, how it's gonna greatly depend on how we open up. Merritt's gonna try to feel like if it's vaguely familiar, and then whether that'll determine how quickly he goes, all right, peace, and take the snooze.
I mean, Penn's fine. They'd be willing to not rest if that was needed.
I think Reverence and Penn didn't fail. Let me check.
I got a 14 once, but
I know.
Yeah.
No, Penn, you both actually failed the last one, so But-
a little sleepy.
a little sleepy. You were beginning the stages essentially.
Mhm. They have enough
Is that a
spells.
purr?
Probably.
I mean, we've left our standard equipment. We don't have.
Yeah, you don't
Any
have
of
like-
our stuff.
God.
We don't have. You.
It's at
We
the
don't have
hotel.
We are unarmed.
Mhm.
Well, most of us, except like daggers and things, little daggers in our spells.
Yeah.
You left Hector in the hotel room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we left
And
everything
Lilith.
in the hotel room. Lilith is
Oh,
in the
that-
hotel
Oh
room.
my god. Oh my god.
8/10 of a year with just
Oh.
Hector.
Oh my
No one
god.
thinks of
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
Lilith will break
Oh,
you
to kill myself.
fucking. She's gonna eat everything in the fucking hotel room before she busts through the fucking door. for
Well,
fucking
If
food.
Star and Thorn didn't get
She's gonna
super
be so
arrested,
scared.
then
Yeah.
they would go back, I assume.
Yeah, my best hope is that Star at least did not get arrested, because like
Yeah.
Thorn,
Mhm.
he
Thorn got
absolutely
arrested.
going to jail at least
Thorn
for a night.
was
Like
throwing children
he's at
at
least-
people.
Thorn is at least going in a drunk take for a
Oh
night,
my
right?
god.
At least.
He's a child, and he looks rich, so maybe not.
I love
Yeah,
that
maybe
you're like,
not.
Thorn, absolutely. He's in jail, 100%.
Thorn was fucking smacking parents with their own children.
He was. I'm not saying he was
Well-
being a good boy.
But
He was
The-
being a good boy. Shut up.
Ideally, Star managed to distance herself and get the fuck
She
out.
wouldn't, though.
She would not.
I would hope from where she knows the mission, but I can't guarantee that. I'm saying it's the ideal, not what actually happened.
If you make Hector eat Lilith, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Please
Why did you have
don't.
to put this image in my head?
I'm gonna kill you, Delta, if that
I
happens.
want to kill myself.
My 2 hands will kill you.
Oh my god.
This isn't much better, but it's not worse. How long has Lilith ever been away from Noah?
Oh no.
Because
I
she was
stopped
just a little
listening to everything
baby.
you guys are saying 20 minutes ago because I cannot handle it.
Like,
That's
it's
valid.
not been long. Not any longer than like a day.
I'm so scared.
This is fucked up. I'm so excited.
Delta, please roll a 1. Please. Once in your life.
Please
Once
say
in your
psych.
life.
Please.
Fucking scared.
Roll anything from a 1 to a 13. Just
I'm so fucking
I'm not
scared.
excited about seeing the Faye family anymore. Mm. Oh god. Oh no.
It's like when you're planning on going on vacation, then you got to remember about all your animals, except much worse because you're already on vacation and you're just remembering about
You
your
home
animals.
alone to Lilith.
No!
We home alone to Lilith and Hector.
And Hector. Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
There's actually tears now where I'm like, oh no!
I mean,
No!
this is better than all of us magically falling asleep forever.
I mean, yes.
Yes. You're right. Oh my god. I'm gonna.
I still think an answer might have been through one of the rooms, but we just did not have the time. I
Yeah,
didn't
everyone was
realize.
falling
exhausted,
over.
the fucking-
We probably had to
yeah.
break the crystal, but you know.
With what strength and what spells remaining? I mean,
I
the
mean,
two
I
of
had
you still have
spells.
spells.
I have spells.
Yeah.
I have a lot
Shatter.
of spells.
I've only
so-
used about half my spells.
Yeah, I have shatter still.
I don't know that would have worked on the crystal, but
I have cloud of daggers, thunder wave.
Start hitting it with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Peric still had many spells.
Yeah, Peric
yeah.
had like.
Peric
crap
had
spells.
Peric
everything.
would be able
Peric
to
explodes.
explode that motherfucker.
Varric could have exploded it.
But this is much more exciting.
It is. I'm
It
pleased.
is.
This is something that you could have at least been ready for within this next week, Delta?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do what you will, but you might want to make the time roll now.
Oh,
So you can
no.
prepare.
Oh my
So you
god.
can
I killed
prepare for
myself.
the other things. Yeah. Go ahead if you want to.
Oh,
We won't. We can't control whether or not you do, but
I
It
will
may
do
be
it
worth
outside of this call.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. I was about to be like, should we determine how long we stay there first? But then I was like, no, it
No,
doesn't matter.
next
You just
session.
gotta, yeah. Well, no, I mean not plan ahead of how long we're staying in the Feywild, but I mean,
It's going to be at least 8 hours regardless,
Mhm.
because
Oh, yeah.
you can't leave by Peric's means.
mhm.
Unless you want to walk, which will be difficult.
We may still have to do a little bit of walking because I don't know how close we got to, Mom Third Tree.
Horrible.
I did say a thing that was really fun there at the tail end. Anyway. Oh, God.
So yeah, we did it.
We did something.
Sure did something, yeah. Hey, we did get the not only like we straight up got the Emperor, not just information.
We do
We
have
got
him
the
now.
Emperor.
We got
We
him.
did steal the Emperor.
He is
We did
in
steal
our
the
possession.
Emperor.
He is alive and okay-ish.
He's
Okay, adjacent.
saved. We did it.
Woo!
Woo!
Ooh.
But now we just have to get him out of the Feywild and explain, excuse me, sir. We were rebels. There
Yeah,
was
that-
rebellion.
That's like
We'll
the
see
only
if he
bright
wakes
side I
up.
can find is that we have the Emperor.
Unless it's not the Emperor.
Please, let's not start.
Don't tell me this.
I'm going to bed now.
Please,
Okay.
save yourself.
I can't do this anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. This is enough.
Okay.
The Emperor is Rizlan, who is also.
No.
It's weird how they're both here at the same. It can't be the Emperor because the Emperor was with us the whole time.